Hey guys, Jacob Ross Comic Boss here. Sorry there hasn't been any new videos in a while. I work at nights, 11 at night to 7 in the morning, and it just gets hard for me to do these. Because right about now is usually when I'm asleep. But I said, to hell with it, I gotta get up. I gotta show these guys what I got at the Columbia Comics and Toys Show held at Jamil Temple here in Columbia, South Carolina every year. Now, I went as a vendor. Me and my roommate have a comic and toy business called Pirates Cove Comics and Collectibles. So we went as vendors to this show, but it was great, made a ton of money, did really well, had an awesome time, and got some really, really cool stuff for our personal collections. So, I'll get to showing you some of the stuff I got. Alright. First up, X-Men Toy Biz. You guys know I love them. I've showed videos of X-Men Toy Biz stuff before, so I got an Archangel from the Toy Biz line. I love these figures. I mean, I'm more than like new Marvel Legends and Marvel Universe figures. Really, like these hold so much nostalgia for me that they'll never be rivaled. So, got that. Also, X-Men Toy Biz, Nightcrawler, who was one of my favorite characters as a kid. I used to love Nightcrawler. I thought he was so cool. The way he's written, sort of to be like a guy who looks like a demon but is a really profoundly religious person. Just everything about the characterization I thought was great. And I always have loved this figure. So, pretty cool to get that. Alright. Now let's go in. Batman the Animated Series is my favorite TV show ever. I'm not talking about live action or animated, whatever. It is my absolute favorite TV series. So, of course, a bunch of merchandise for it. I love it all. Here's the first animated series version of Catwoman. Pretty cool. One of my favorite, they do these Batman figures with every big release of a Batman toy line, and that is the Bruce Wayne transforming into Batman figure. This is one of my favorite ones. The first one they did from the animated series line. They did several and the entire run of the animated series, but this one is really one of my favorites. I think it's pretty badass. So, got him. Okay. And from Batman Mask of the Phantasm, which is, if you haven't seen Batman Mask of the Phantasm, you're missing out on one of the probably top 3 best Batman movies ever made, so check that out. But this is the retro Batman from the Mask of the Phantasm line. To give you a little context, this costume was shown in Mask of the Phantasm after Bruce had broken off with his girlfriend, Andrea Beaumont, whom he thought had left him, but really was forced to leave. And that's when he committed to Batman. And I just remember that scene from the Mask of the Phantasm where Bruce has got, the Batman leotard and stuff on and pulls on the cape and then pulls on the cowl and turns around and looks at Alfred and he just gasps. And it really is a profound moment in that movie. And I love this figure. Like, he is just so badass looking. So, got that. Now, these are my top 3 favorite figures, but not my favorite things I got at the show. I got some pretty cool, amazing things at the show that are going to be on a later video because I want to show them because they go with the overall theme of some other toys that I got. But first up, I got another Bruce Wayne into Batman figure. And this one, if I'm not mistaken, is the first one of that sort of way of doing figures, is the Batman Returns Bruce Wayne into Batman figure. Now, really, Like, you look at this, for 1992, I don't know if you can see this, but the likeness on here of Michael Keaton is amazing. Like, it really is an insanely good likeness of him. And I got this figure when I was a kid, and, I mean, I had the big fold-out Batcave, and God, you do not know how many hours I spent playing with this toy. So, got it in package. Pretty awesome. These are my two favorite figures that I got at the show. I mean, you saw the stuff I got. It's awesome. But, yeah, these two are really hard to find nowadays, especially for a good price. And I didn't even pay for them. I got in trade, which is how I got all these figures. It was just trading with other vendors and people who brought stuff to the show to trade with. So, first up is from the new Batman Adventures, the Tim Drake Robin. I remember seeing this toy before I ever watched, because if you remember, between Season 3 of Batman the Animated Series and this, there was a year's gap. Like, it was off the air completely for about a year, although we never really knew because reruns and stuff like that, and there's always a show that you never catch. So I just assumed that there was new shows going on, but now we learned that it wasn't. But I remember seeing this toy before I even saw the show, and I was like, holy crap, they made Robin a kid in the animated series, and they used him as Tim Drake. Like, I was like, holy shit, they brought him in! That's crazy. So, got the Tim Drake Robin, one of my favorite Robin figures ever. And my favorite figure I got at the show, bar none. Just love it. Is the Batman first animated series Robin. This figure is so hard to find. And I got it in trade. I didn't even pay big money for it, which is what you were going to pay for this figure if you find it online 9 times out of 10. I remember getting this figure when it was brand new as a kid. I got that one and the first Batman, both of which are insanely hard to find figures now. And, I mean, I played with these figures for years. Years. Like, yeah, it's crazy to think about that now I have it in box. I mean, the box has got a little dent and stuff up top, but, oh, man, I am just extremely happy to get this. So that was my favorite figure that I got at the con. I got some loose toys and stuff like that. Nothing to really speak of, but I got some pretty big stuff there that I'm not showing on this video. Like I said, that is going to wait for my Batman 89 video. So that gives you a little teaser of what I may or may not have, which I'm going to be trying to film over the next week. I know I keep on saying, oh, it's coming this week, it's coming this week, but it'll be coming as soon as me and my roommate schedule sort of line up. So, thanks for watching, guys. Going to try to do at least one more video this week, but like I said, schedule's sort of hard. But that's a pretty cool pickup video. That's awesome stuff. Please, like, link your videos onto mine and stuff like that. I want to see your pickups, what you're getting at cons and flea markets and stuff like that. Thanks for watching, as always, and see you next time, guys. Thanks.